Alright. Oh, hey! Okay, so yeah, I already forgot where I left off. YouTube was trying to make me end stream this time. I was prepared. Please don't do this to me. OBS, please don't do this to me. OBS, OBS, don't do this to me. OBS, are we good now? Okay, looks like we are. Hopefully we are. I am getting a new cord in, so we will be getting ourselves a new soundboard. Well, new. It's not really it. It's an old soundboard coming back. Okay. Um, I'll be completely honest with you guys. Um, I probably need to like wake up tomorrow morning. Um, I'm like really early. I might stream tomorrow morning really early. It's very heavy might. I'm not promising anything. I also need to finish up some um what's it called? Homework, which earlier, actually, you know what? I forgot. I need to record this for filler video because I'm making filler videos for when I go out onto vacation, which is gonna be only for 4 days. But it has the thing on it, right? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Oh no. Wait, why is this on here? Okay, well, I was wondering why it was going a lot slower. I was wondering why it was going a lot slower. Um, something that I came across that um something that really makes me like unreasonably mad. Like there is no reason to it. Is when I see a bully in a movie or TV show. It just makes me angry. And I hate that it does, and I hate bullies. And like I see like the person doing stuff about it, and what makes it even worse is that like the kid can't do anything about it because they're gonna get in trouble, and that's the thing. Now, what's what makes everything so like infuriating to me is that like you're getting bullied, you can't do anything about it because you can't fight back because then you're gonna get in trouble. And even if you go and tell a teacher, likely they're not gonna do it. You go and try and tell an adult, they're not gonna do it, and the bully's just gonna come at you 10 times harder. It just makes me like really mad. Like that you just it's like I hate it when like I have a problem and I cannot do anything to fix it. And then what are the so-called tools of which I am supposed to go to fix it? I can't go to because the people that are supposed to fix it don't do anything. But then this got me thinking about like anger and how people will constant and specifically when somebody is pushed to their limit. And that's the thing that a lot of people don't really understand is that anger when someone gets angry, it's because that is their limit of patience. That is the end of their limit of patience. Like everyone, like for example, like you have a fuse. Everyone has like people say that they have a short fuse. Makes sense because that is like how long it will take for them to get mad. Like someone will be poking fun at them. They're like, hey, 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 and the person will be patient. But then their fuse ends up going down, and all of a sudden their fuse ends up going down, and all of a sudden they get mad. That is when they're pushed past their limit. Is this the one that has three? That has the three the crop plots, or is that just the? Or is that the other one? I don't. I can never remember. I can't differentiate between the two now. But what I don't understand is like when people like constant like the thing. Here's the thing about being pushed past their limit is that it is not a good idea to push somebody past their limit because the moment that they push past their limit, all of a sudden you're gonna be like, wow, why are they so mad? You're the reason. You push them past their limit. And a lot of people are always like, well, why are they so mad all the time? They're not always mad. They were just pushed past their limit. The real them is not when they're mad. The real you isn't the version of you that is mad. It is the version of you that you are the most consistent with. Which for some people, the real them can be the version of them that is mad. For some people, but not all people. Most people, the version of them that's mad is only when they are pushed past their limit. And when somebody's pushed past their limit, if you've pushed them past their limit, whatever comes to you is completely on you. Anyway, that's basically pretty much how a lot of school shootings happen. Just started with somebody who just refused to take just did not want to take it anymore. Aren't there supposed to be like zombies around here? Okay, well, on our way back, let's head back. Alright. Huh. Make sure everything is... Do I have any, I do not. Well, it's a good thing I have all of this. I have a bruise on one of my toes, and I don't know how I got it. Anger is something that everyone needs to manage, but no matter how much you manage it, everyone has a limit. Alright? Everyone has a limit. Also, what am I doing right now? I think it was like this one, or which one was it? Fuck, what was it? I remembered I was doing something. Or I was doing something. I don't remember what. Okay, what was it? There was one specific one that I was planning on doing. I don't remember what it was. Was it like Iron Gut or something? Or was it... Oh, it was Gunslinger. Okay, it was Gunslinger. That's the one I was doing. Okay. But yeah, no matter how much, everyone has a limit, all right? Like people are like we all need to try and be slow to anger, All we need to try and not and like manage ourselves, learn more patience. But as I said, no matter what, everyone has a fuse. Everyone has a limit. All humans have a limit. Also, I have another topic that I want to talk about. And this kind of will go with some stuff, maybe not all stuff, but I want to talk about assumptions. All right? Assumptions, assuming stuff. People will get mad at you if you assume stuff, and people are like, you shouldn't assume stuff because it makes an ass out of you and me. Yet here's the thing, like you shouldn't always assume stuff, okay? Try and get as much information on the thing before you make your guess, before you make an educated guess, all right? But if I am asking to if I am asking somebody something and they refuse to give me the information that I am looking for, I am left with nothing. I am left with the only option of assuming. I am left with only the option to assume. All right. I cannot be like, hey, this and this and this, and they're like, no, I'm not gonna tell you. You don't have to know. Okay, then I will. I will then. Huh. Am I just bad shooting? You know what? Actually, I'm gonna pause this while I'm in here because I do want to see something. Just sitting here this entire time. I'm more of just exploring this place. Is there? Like, people get so mad when you assume something, but those same people that will get mad at you for assuming something will not give you any information whatsoever when it comes to the thing that you are trying to understand. Will not give you any information of the thing that you are trying to understand. What? Huh. So, like, you'll be like, hey, I want to know this thing. No, you don't need to know it. Okay, so are you this? What? How dare you just assume this about me? And it's like, I'm simply just trying to get some information out of you. If you do not, like, if I ask you something and you do not, like, elaborate to me what, what it is that I'm trying to get from you, then I am left with to only assume. What is this for anyway? Decreases movement and stamina of penalties and armor. Okay. Okay. Well then. So, like, if I go and ask you a certain thing about you and you don't tell me, then I am left with nothing. I'm left with the only option of to assume that thing about you. Alright? I'm left to only assume that thing about you. I'm actually taking that because why not? Is there actually any more, like, corpses in here that maybe... I'm actually gonna take that, drink that, actually. I don't have any other things? Oh no. Actually, hold on. Give me a second. Let me make some duct tape. And let me actually, let's make this as well. And let me actually, repair this. Um, Let me scrap this. I don't really need this. Is there any, like, dead bodies in here that I didn't see when I was coming in? I'm keeping that rotten flesh just in case because I do want to I do probably want to make some stuff. Make something with it, because the only way can make something with it is if, I'm gonna scrap that actually. Is the thing that I want to make out of it is, what's it called? Is a crop plot, and I want to make that. So yeah, if I come to you asking something about you and you refuse to elaborate what that thing that I'm asking is, don't get mad at me when I'm like, okay, then I shall assume this about you. Don't get mad when I assume something. I assume the thing about you. Alright? Okay, so there wasn't really that much in here. I don't know why. I was kind of thinking that there would be probably more stuff in here. I'll take that. Okay, and we got some more seeds. That's nice to know. Let's head out. I like this. I like this. It's a nice fallout shelter. Okay, we're getting we're getting some seeds. That's nice. Let's go back to the house. Let's see what we got. Is this the one that only has 3? If so, I might make more. If so, I'm most likely gonna make more. Yeah. Okay, so it's gonna take me longer to get back to the house than it is to the trader, so we're just gonna do that. Go to the trader first. What? Okay, I guess I'm taking this then. There we go. I don't know if I get a sprained ankle or anything along the way, it won't hurt. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's doesn't what does no safe mean? What does no safe mean? I don't know what no safe means. I don't think I like the fact that I don't know what no safe means. Does that mean I can't get into like a safe place? That mean I can't be in like a nice safe area? What is it? Okay, shield. Okay. Okay, that's good. I'm scared about what no safe means. It wouldn't let me play PUBG today. That like uh, um it won't let me play PUBG tonight because I don't know why. It was like, yeah, we decided to update for no reason. Or yeah, there was an update that was going on, but for some reason it wouldn't let itself update. Like Steam would not let itself update update PUBG. And I was like, wait, can I? I can. I can. Let me see. Is there what's good in here? It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. And so yeah, I just decided to play this instead. We'll do like maybe like two, three maybe, depending on how easy they are or how hard they are. So yeah. Also, for some reason, Trader Rect reminds me of like Carl from I think his name is Carl from Aqua Team Force.
Good morning, my ass. Buy something, then it might my shop.
My rule is you buy the blue or you fuck off. You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be bold here, okay? Okay, fine. Take that. And take most of this, okay? Cannot give that. I cannot give that. Okay, now question. Do you have... you do not. Wait, hold on. That's an 8x. I got an 8x scope. Okay. No. Nope. What was it that I wanted to buy? Do you have a farming plot? No. Wait, let me see. No, you do not. Do you have glue by any chance? Nope. Doesn't look like it. Hmm. Do you have any better weapons than what I currently got? Nope. What do you got here? Do you have like a raider thing or nope?
Thank you very much, and now you can go fuck yourself.
We'll go to this one.
Better take this job. I'd say it's been an honor to work with you,
But it would be a lie. Hold on, let's just check to see something really quick. It seems that it's probably gonna be within this area. Alright. Alright, well let's head back to the house first. Head back to the house. Just maybe find some nice, good, if we see like a body on the ground, we'll take it. Your vote has started. Not right now. I'm pausing that. Okay. Guess I'm not going in there. I'm pausing that because I don't really... I don't know. Also, why does, like, the flesh... Okay, I don't want to be that guy, okay? I don't want to be that guy. I don't really like people that are like this, but... Is it just me, or does the flesh just look like it was, like... It's one of the... It just looks like one of those AI-generated, like, pieces that looks like it's supposed to be something, but it really isn't. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen that picture where it's an I don't know if it's an generated picture or if somebody just made it that way, where it's a picture of like a bunch of things that like, and the entire purpose of it was because like your brain will try to like figure out what things are, but it won't be able to. Wait, was it this one? Oh yeah, it was. Oh, and hey, look, I do. I don't look. I. Oh, it turns out I do have. And I don't have. What can I make from this? Actually, hold on. Recipes. Woo! Oh, but I don't have enough. Okay. Well, it looks like I can sell that. So let's go and sell that as well. You want to know something? I am so well off in the other world that you know what? Actually, no, because it makes even it's better food if I make cornmeal and then I make. It's better if I make the cornmeal than if I make what's it called than if I were to make what's it called if I ever make grilled corn because it just makes I don't like how much I say. You know, if I can talk, that'll be great. We will leave after we're done with all this. We'll leave after we're done with all this. Okay, was it this one or is it the one down here with all the Oh, yep, here we go. Wait, this is the one that has yes, it does. Okay. I'm gonna keep that on me. And we'll do that. Actually, you know, while we're here, no, it's not this one. It's not this one. It's this one. I'm gonna take that with me. We're gonna put this away. Okay, so we'll sell this and we'll sell this. I found a video that just was just telling you, hey, this is how you make what's called how to make moonshine, and I'm like, I might want to make this later when I'm older. I of course have to get myself a license for it. Actually, wait, do we have a ham? We do not have a hammer. Ah, fine. Okay, let's head out. I'm actually gonna take this with me. And you know what? I've learned my lesson. I'm gonna take this with me. I've learned my lesson from before, and I'm gonna take that with me. I've learned my lessons from before, so I'm taking those with me, just so we can have some nice some nice good stuff. All right, let's head out. So the reason why I'm making cornbread instead of just a grilled corn is because the reason why is because grilled corn, even though they both give me the same exact what's called the same exact amount of hunger, grilled corn takes away thirst. Cornmeal doesn't. I mean cornbread doesn't for some reason. It feels like cornbread would. Cornbread would do that, but grilled corn wouldn't. Because have you ever had grilled corn before? It still has a lot of the juices inside of it. It feels like it should probably give me. It would give me more what's it called? It feels like it would give me more. um thirst.
If you drink all the... What the hell do you want this time?
Take and take. All right. Okay. Good. Yes, good. I'm not gonna buy that from you.
No refunds. Deal's done.
Now beat it, fucker.
fucker.
Okay. Let's head out. Let's go all the way over here. This is probably like gonna be like the only one. This better not be in like big desolate area. This better not be that big one that I don't want to get a clip for this episode. I've noticed that the clips are probably getting me more interaction on Twitch. I'm hoping that they are. I'm hoping that they're getting me more interactions on Twitch. Let me say that again. Sorry, let me try and iterate that again. I am hoping that the clips that I have for my live streams that I post on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok get me more engagement on Twitch. Like, I hope it brings more people to Twitch. You know what? I'm going to make that into its own clip. Why not? $7D2D. So somebody put that at one point, and I was like, I don't understand what $7D2D means. It's 7 days to die. Yep. All right. Okay. This thing better not be in this area. You know, I remember like when the burnt forest didn't really harm you. I remember that. That was nice. Burnt forests didn't really harm you. You may have still gotten like harmed from cold weather. You would get harmed from cold weather, but I don't think too much. I think they ups the scale on that. I made an edit for Bloopin at one point. I just did it because I was listening to the song Washing Machine Heart, and I I looked at one of his emotes while I was listening to that. I'm like, I can make an edit off of this because Washing Machine Heart is like one of those that like people make a lot of edits off of. Oh, come on. Oh, and it better. Okay, well, at least I'm really hoping it's not that one of those big construction sites. Nah. I'm really hoping it's not like one of those big construction sites, because I don't know if you guys were with me when I did that, or if that was on the other not other channel, other world, because I have that world, so that way I can stream on that, not stream, but I can play it without people getting mad about the fact that I play this game too much, and like, look, this is my own this is my own look, this is my own channel. I can post whatever I want on here. I can post whatever game I want, so long as it is acceptable to YouTube. Alright, I can play this game all I want. This channel can just be based on just this game. For all anybody can care. For all I would care. Or because it is my own channel. I can do what I want with this. I can play whatever I want. But there was that one comment, and it was on my Discord server, that kind of just hit me, saying, "Why is it always 7 Days to Die that comes up?" And I kind of just didn't like that comment, and I just in my like it kind of like cut deep to me, like because I'm over here like actually trying to like grab engagement, to kind of just like grab engagement in here, and so I'm trying to like improve on a whole bunch of different things. I'm gonna stay here until like I get my entire like stamina up, so that way I can run further. Because I don't want to like. Hold on, let's see if I can hit that. Okay. I'm trying to like grab, as I said, more engagement. I just realized I still have this paused. And as a result, I I was like, okay, I'll play another game then. So I started playing other games. But I still want to play this game, so I made a separate world, so that way I'm not playing this so that way I'm not like doing a whole bunch of stuff off camera. That way I don't, because I don't want to be, I hate doing stuff off camera on a world that I'm supposed to do stuff on camera for, because and it was because of like that Minecraft joke that where like Minecraft YouTubers would like start off and so I hate doing that because you like the person would start off like in a dirt hut, and I would and they would be like, "All right, guys, I'm gonna end the episode here," and then it would be like, "Okay, guys, I did a little bit of mining off camera," and then they go and show, and it's like what's it called? It's like what is it called? And like the entire like house is made of diamonds and the entire world is made of diamonds. Like they're like, ah, yeah, I did a little bit off camera, and then they have like, and they've completed the game already, and it's their second video, and it's the second video of their Minecraft Let's Play. And in my head, I was always thinking, I don't like to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that person. All right, I don't want to be that person. So most of my streams are just they try and pick up where I left off, and that's why I make a separate world, made a separate world for that exact reason. So as a result, I I made that separate world because I still want to play this game, but I want to. But if I, but because people will get mad at me for streaming the same game over and over again, I want to make one that I don't stream. I just realized how long I've been streaming for. I don't know how much. We're gonna try and just do just this one. Please don't be It's in the radiated area. It's in the radiated area, which I haven't been to on this channel, but I have been to on the other world. As a result, I end up being a lot more well off on the other world than I do on this one because I do so much more. Hold on. Come on, honey. Yeah. There we go. So I ended up having a lot more on that because of that. Because I do so much more off camera. I actually end up going and like listening to videos or watching videos off camera, which while I'm playing this game on the other world, and I'm starting to watch Black Mirror. And I'm watching Black Mirror right now, and I'm on season 2, episode 1, which I think it's called Be Right Back. And honestly, I'm kind of just like first ever like first ever episode I ever watched of Black Mirror was actually a long time ago, before I really even knew what Black Mirror was. And what happened was that I was looking, like, there was a certain creepypasta that I found. I think it was called Momo. And I looked up, what is Momo supposed to be? Like, okay, let me show you. Let me show you right now. This is what. Okay, hold on. It's this thing. It's this thing right here. Yeah, creepy. I know. Yeah, I know. It's that's not what I wanted. Like, if I go to images. Yeah, this thing. Yeah, this thing. Yeah. Yeah, people didn't expect to come into this stream and see like scary thing, did they? Yeah, but I was like, what is that? And I decided to look up on Google what Momo the creepypasta was supposed to be. And it was like, what it is supposed to be, and blah blah blah, all this stuff. But then it's like Black Mirror season 3, episode 2. I think going over to Netflix to see what it is. No, wait, no, wait, hey. Okay, hold on. Season 3, episode 3, and it was like season 3, episode 3. It made and blah all this stuff, and it was like Black Mirror season 3, episode 3. Let me see, Black Mirror, and I look it up on. It's like in a TV show, Black Mirror, or episode season 3, episode 3, and I was like, let me look this up, and I look at and I look it up and I find it, and I'm like, okay, let me watch it, and that's actually in the first ever episode I've ever watched of Black Mirror. It kind of just messed with me because like the guy that you were like the main character, you're rooting for him the entire time. You're just like because some hackers ended up blackmailing him by showing him that they videotaped him from his laptop masturbating to porn. You don't see the video though because, well, why would you? Why would they want to show you that, right? Well, there's a reason why they don't do that. And you're rooting for this guy because it's like, yeah, why would you? You don't want your privacy to be leaked online, right? And so he ends up following their instructions and playing this game, and doing all this stuff. And he starts and he like has to go from like place to place. And he starts with like It starts like it starts with delivering a cake, goes to like a divorced man, or something like that. Has to go to different places. Needs to need at one point he has to rob a bank. Then he goes in. Then his final thing is that he has to go and he has to go and like fight this guy to the death, which he ends up winning, and he has blood all over his face. And then he gets a call from his mom, explaining how like that there was a leak online about what he was doing, only for it to turn out that what he was watching was apparently child porn and that he's a pedophile. And his mom's like yelling at him, saying, I don't remember what the guy's name was, Kenny, John, whatever. And it's like, kids, you were watching kids, you were looking at and it's just her yelling at him, and he's covered in blood because obviously he just got out of a fight to the death and he just killed a guy. And he puts down the phone and he's just like, and he gets a text from the hackers being and the last thing that they text him is like a troll face, and reveal that they just sent out the video anyway. And the last thing you see is the sirens like blare, like the what's it called, the like police lights like shining on his face. He has like a very big surprised look in his face, like I'm dead. Like this entire realization of I'm fucked, and it ends with the police officers taking him in. But what happens is that way how he tries to escape is in a he's like full kind of sad. Because the way how he tries to get away is actually by fucking quicker now, or is like he sees them and the cops are getting out of the car, they're walking towards him, and he starts walking away from them. He doesn't run. He's not running. He's just more of doing he just does this. He sees them. He sees them, and he just slowly turns and then just there is it's more he's defeated. Understand obviously this is what he did was bad. This is all a bad thing, but the way how it just all presents itself is kind of just just really sad. It's just sad. Not in a boo-hoo type sad, just a what did I just watch kind of sad. I'm gonna need to get into this house over here. Actually, wait, what am I thinking? I'm trying to get rid of these. It's like it kind of just breaks you. It breaks you a little bit. And you're like, ooh, and the reason why is because, and I was like, what? And for the longest time, I was wondering why it does that. And and then later I find out about it. Somebody somebody explains it. Somebody explains it on a video, and I find out why. And the reason why is because you're rooting for this guy the entire time. You're rooting for this guy the entire time, only for you to find out in the end that is somebody that you should have been like against. You should have been against them, not for them. And it just feels like you just feel dirty for like rooting for this guy. It's like I was like, yes, yes, you're almost done. Do it. Oh, he's a pedophile. Oh, never mind. And you just are like, you just it feels wrong, and now it just feels wrong that you were rooting for him the entire time. And I think that that's what I think that's what the I think that that's what the director of that specific episode wanted, was for you to realize that the just because they are the main characters, because they're the protagonist, doesn't mean that they're a good person. Doesn't mean that they're a good person. And a lot of people, and that's the thing. It's like that's a perfect example of just because they are the main character does not mean that they're a good person. That is a good example of it, because so many people ignore that rule that the protagonist has to be the hero or something like that. That the protagonist has to be like the hero, has to be like the good person. It's like they cannot be the villain. Like that is a rule that so many people forget, is that they don't have to be the good guy. You know that scene from the Lego movie where Emmett just tells Lord Business, you don't have to be the bad guy. That's the thing about but like the difference is that's what a lot of people forget about like storytelling, is that the main character, protagonist, doesn't always have to be the good guy here. I think that's what Black Mirror was trying to like be like with. Okay. And that's probably like the only thing that I'm okay with that episode, is that that's probably like what they were trying to explain to you. And as I said, a lot of people forget that that is the thing about like writing a story, is that the protagonist doesn't have to be the good guy, does not have to be the hero. And I tell people that they're like, name me one story, one movie, one book, one story where the main character was not a good person. And I can think of several right off the bat. Edgar Allan Poe's Telltale Heart. We got the movie Lord of War. We got the book Paradise Lost. What's another one? I believe that there are several movies. I believe that there are several movies where it turns out that the main character was actually mentally unwell, and they're the reason why they do that. Which is something that which are a lot of things that I really like about like movies that do that, where they just like have a twist where it turns out that the person, because like for example, a good example is of like a good twist where it turns out that the main character and the villain turns out to be the same person, was probably the best one that I've found. Is, in my opinion, this is in my opinion, not this is not a like a full on, hold on, give me a second. Modify, let me take this, let me put this, and we modify it, and we put this in here, there, and boom. Boom. Fully kitted out Raider. All of it. Boom. I'm gonna take this as well so I can consume. Where like it turns out like there's like a twist ending and all that stuff, where it turns out that the main character and the protagonist and the antagonist are the same person. And the best one, in my opinion, that I have found was Fight Club with the narrator and Tyler Durden. Narrator isn't even given a name; it's just Tyler Durden. And the thing is, what I love about that is the fact that they kind of work around the main character's name the entire time. Like like when he's attending like different places, he puts different names down. And so that's probably like the best one, where it turns out that Tyler Durden and him are the same person. And I really like that. Okay, so am I bad at aiming? Okay. But honestly, like you just like go through the entire like episode of that Black Mirror episode just being like, yes, yes, I'm rooting for this guy, only for you to find out that they're not that good of a guy and being like, ooh, I don't. And you just sit, and the thing is, you don't immediately. And the thing is that here's the thing: the character, you don't immediately start to hate them. You just sit there, being just wondering, if they're such a bad person, why was I rooting for them the entire time? You sit there realizing that you were rooting for like someone who like everyone hates. Rooting for somebody that you should not be rooting for. You wanted somebody to win who shouldn't win. And it just messes with you. And so, yeah, but I've gone back into watching Black Mirror again. Um, so yeah. And I feel like more, how are you not dead from that? Oh, I still got him, so. John was gonna like to have a word with me. Okay. But then I need to get into this place before bad stuff happens. Okay, probably shouldn't have waited so long to get into a place. Maybe I can get into here. No, I don't know why. But there's just something really nice about like coffee stands. I don't know why. I'm not. Look, I don't really care much for coffee. I don't care much for coffee. I don't really like coffee actually, but I just love the small, nice, cozy coffee stand like this right here. What is wrong with my foot? Is there like? Well, um, let's see. Let's actually look this up. I went to Netflix. Hold on. Books where the protag where the protagonist is the villain. All right. Let me enjoy my nice without radiation. Okay, look. List of books. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay. Gone Girl, The Young Ellis, Laria, I don't know. Neoma, Vicious, Past Thorns, American Psycho, Blood Meridian, Heartless, Sleeping Beauty, The Broken Empire, Sleeping Beauty, Broken Empire, Vicious, number one. Okay, Price and Thorns, Apt Pool, Broken Empire. Didn't we just literally look at that? And Interview with a Vampire, Poppy World, Poppy World. Picture of Dorian Gray, Artemis Fowl, the first one, Six of Crows, Assistance to the Villain, Death Note, Richard III, The Shadows Between Us. That's the thing. Like a lot of people forget that the protagonist isn't always the good guy. So yeah, that's something that a lot of people forget. And and what I mean by that is people forget that the protagonist doesn't always have to be the hero. They can be the villain of the story. And the reason, and kind of what set this off for me was back when when the movie Maleficent came out, the live action movie Maleficent, when it came out, I kind of got angry at that because I was like, no, no, like, and everyone's like, oh, she was just misunderstood. She wasn't the villain in the original story. No, she was. She was the villain in the original story. But when that movie came out, everyone was like, I swear, there were people in my class that were like, oh no, she was just misunderstood. She had nothing. There was nothing wrong with her. They just didn't like her. It was oh no, she was just driven that way. And all of that shit. But hold on. What am I stuck on? Hey, let me reload. Let me reload. But yeah, as I was saying, people in my class were just talking about how Maleficent was actually just misunderstood and all this stuff, how no one really ever gave her the chance except for Aurora, all of that. When and it's like, well, we didn't see it from her perspective and all that stuff. In the Maleficent movie, like she's actually just trying to keep her alive. Keep Aurora alive. She's all like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep her alive." All that stuff. I am actually growing feelings for her. In the original movie of Sleeping Beauty, woman was literally trying to actively kill her. She was actively trying to kill her. Not only that, like she like in the like the Maleficent movie, she never like really even meets the prince. What was his name? Prince something. But like never really even meets him. In the original one, she's legitimately trying to have him killed. She even turns herself into a dragon and calls on literally she even states this. She literally calls on the powers of hell to kill him. Like no, this woman is actually not good. In the newer version, she's maybe just misunderstood, but in this here, no, 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 no. In the original one, no, she is like I like the amount of times I had to try and explain that these two are two separate things, but people kept on telling me no, but like but people in my class kept on being like, no, she was just simply misunderstood in the original. She could. It's like, no, like no, like no, these two are two different situations. These are two separate stories. Two, like, yes, they cover the same thing, but they're their own separate universe. Okay. I didn't realize I was drunk. So, oh yeah, that's right. I drank a little bit. Okay, we'll wait until that goes back up, and then we'll. So going to have steroids on me. Nope. Okay, so let's just go. Let's find our way in, unless there is a way over here. Also, another thing. The movie Wicked, when it came out, um wasn't really the original version of Wicked wasn't really like tied in to the Wizard of Oz. Really, wasn't really. It was supposed to be like its own separate thing. But the way how I don't remember what her name is, but the way how Wicked Witch of the West becomes Wicked is largely different from um from the newer version. Largely different from the newer version. In the old version, like in new version, that's just simply just because she has no other option, so she just turns evil. Because everyone just treats her that way, and therefore she became the very thing that the way how she was treated. In the original, and it was just more of because it was kind of like a entire racism thing. In the original version of Wicked, um, Elphaba, I think that's her name, Elphaba. She, the way how everyone treats her is not because of a racism thing. It's because of like all the reasons that she like why everyone treats her that way is because she just brings that on herself. She does what she basically what she does is when you think that you're helping, but in reality you're making everything worse. That is what she does. That is what she does. She constantly thinks that she's helping, but in reality she's making everything worse. Why does this house layout seem so familiar? Glad to know that I can thwart zombies with just a small, like, easily broken wooden door. Oh wait, the last 17 seconds to go down. That and so that way, like, since we're crouching, this will go down a lot faster as well. So in the original story, she kind of just brings all of that on herself. in the original Wicked, play, that's what she does. Now, if you're wondering how, like, why she was so evil in the original story of Wizard of Oz, she is actually just evil just to be evil. She's just evil just because she's just evil. That's really it. Like, you talking to someone on VC? No, I'm more of just going on conversation by myself. I'm just more of just talking by myself, to myself mostly, or always to an audience that's not really here. Can I open this? Yes, I can. Can I? Just trying to like keep it so I'm just not talking at all, because I've had that problem where I just don't talk at all, and I just constantly and the stream ends up being like really boring. So yeah. Upside down smiley face. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to like make it so the stream is not boring. Okay. Cause I guess I'm going up the stairs. Not upstairs. Well, to the roof, which technically could be to another room, which I guess could technically be upstairs. Okay, let me take you out. Okay, did not actually expect that one to be taken out, so. How he did not die from that is crazy. Okay. I'm starting to really not like some of these radiated zombies. Hold on, let me make myself some that nice, sweet duct tape. Oh, fuck, my eye. Hurts a lot. Not hurts, it itches. I shouldn't even be rubbing it, yet I don't like the itch. Okay. Let me use this as well. It seems I'm hungry, so let me just get that. Let me also eat this as well, so that way we can... This is, by the way, this is like the... I'm gonna, like, after I'm done with this is like the last thing I'm doing. What do we got? Okay. Shoes, got it. I'll take these, and I'll take these. Okay, repair. So that way we can get more money off of them. Get our money's worth. Do I have coal on me? Yes, I do. You know what? I actually do need more coal. So come to me, coal. Come to me, my precious coal. There we go. Alright. What do we got? What do we got? Okay, that, I'll take this. We'll take that. What we got? I'm gonna scrap this. You know... That's an exploding arrow, so I guess I'll take that. I'll eat this and I'm gonna take this. Scrap. Cooldown commands, okay. Also, that thing that you're seeing, like all right here, all of that is all of this is all on Twitch. All of this is from Twitch. You can put commands in a Twitch chat for all of that. And I'm getting text on Discord from the boys. Let me just take a look and check to see what we got. Oh. There we go. Either one is fine with me. Okay. Because tomorrow we're planning on like doing either Buckshot Roulette or Lethal Company. It's one of the two. And either one is fine with me. And it looks like I'm almost okay. Wow, I did not realize how little I had. Okay, new vote has started. Fuck. You know, I don't need that. We don't need that much. I'll take these though. Okay, check here. So yeah, it's gonna be one and two, and I'm most likely gonna not. Okay, I just realized what time it was as well. I need to get to sleep. I also need to finish up one of my homeworks. It's a good thing I have so many lockpicks. Wow. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna read you. Take that. Can take whatever I can. Okay. What we got? I'll eat this. I forgot. I forgot that that's what it does. Yeah, if I tried to get my boys to play Lethal Company, but end up not happening. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know that it's really sometimes it's really hard to get people to. Question: what happens if I scrap these? I'll scrap them. I'm gonna scrap them. You know what? Actually, that reminds me. Why don't I just scrap all of these? Why don't I just scrap them while I'm leaving? Yeah, a lot of times it's what's it called? Like schedule. Like a lot of people's schedule. Like for me, for example, one of the guys that I play with, his group of friends oftentimes are often playing together at nights, usually on Thursdays, which is a time when I'm usually at work. And one of them actually at this point has this running joke of I'm the type of person that will just dip at the last moment, but my entire thing is like I'm trying to be with them, but still. And it's because like everyone has like their own thing. Like I'm at work, sometimes they're at work, all of that. Sometimes I'm in school, I'm in class. Like I have to be in class tomorrow. I'm all day tomorrow, but I'm still gonna make time. Um, Still gonna try and stream. I'm gonna try and stream tomorrow morning. I don't think, but I make no promises. But I will stream tomorrow night. And we're either playing Buckshot Roulette or Lethal Company. Either way, we're gonna get some funny clips from it. I'm staying here until this thing goes back up. By the way, this here is not a mod. This is actually in the actual thing itself. You pause it and why does it take so long to pause? Okay, you pause it, go to options, go to and then it's the Twitch setting. There you go. You just have to connect it to your Twitch channel. I stream more on Twitch than I do on YouTube because sometimes OBS doesn't understand what YouTube is, and I end up having to only end up only being able to stream on. I end up only being able to stream on Twitch. Like a few days ago, I was only able to do that. Okay. Okay, now I need to run out of here. Yeah, nah. There is no such thing as stealth when it comes to this weapon right here. And 14 minutes left. Okay, that's good. 14 minutes left on the what's it called? on broken arms and leg. Well, leg is 15 minutes. Arm is 14. We're already there. What's something else I can talk about? Like I've already talked about several things. I'm gonna go into this place right here and try and get less radiated. Okay. What we got? Murky water. I can drink that because I got that modification that the game gives you. Imagine that gave me radiation and I was like, fuck. Okay, let me wait for this timer to go up. I played this game with mods before, but the only time I really ever played it with mods was with other people. Um, and they were the ones who sent me the mods. So I had no idea what I was playing with. Also, if we're playing Lethal Company, I wonder if we're doing um I should probably ask them if we're going if it's Lethal Company if we're going to be doing base game or modded, because I do like base game. However, I also like the ability to play as Gromit from Wallace and Gromit Dancing the Game Style. Diamonds Men's Club. Ooh, diamonds. I will go in. Woman. Weird. Guess I'm gonna go in here just to get rid of the radiation. So let's go in. I see the diamonds are probably in here. Probably a burger joint. Or a bar. Maybe a casino. No, this is probably just a theater. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna continue thinking that even instead of outright saying what it actually is. Because YouTube will get mad at me. Is that right, YouTube? Here's the thing. I'm okay with like YouTube doing a lot of stuff. It's just mostly the entire like. I really think that the YouTube algorithm is messing with me. This is not even the right gun I wanted to use this on. Miss me, bitch. But the reason why I think that the algorithm's messing with me is because like right now I'm talking and maybe like one or two people might come in, right? Most times nobody. But then and I'm trying to like engage with like the audience here. Like they'll comment something, I'll try and respond to it and all of that stuff. But then and nobody comes in. But then I put a stream up where it is just my Minecraft character just standing there. I can even put like signs that say I'm not here, I'm at work. Will not be responding to you. I'm not here, I'm at work, will not be responding to your comments. It would just be just so I can have something streaming. And all of a sudden that's when YouTube's like, yeah, we're gonna push that out to people. We're gonna do that. And I'm like really? Like comment what I'm probably gonna do that again. Like maybe when I'm at school tomorrow, just put comment what you want. I'm not here. Probably gonna do that. I'm probably just gonna put up a sign because I think I got rid of like the I think I got rid of that world that I just stand on, so I have to. I was like, why am I moving so slow? I'm gonna go into this mechanic shop. Gonna roll down the thing, get myself some nice non-radiation. Okay, got a new vote up. Okay. Oh, come on. Nah. There we go. How am I doing, by the way? Okay, what is it? Okay. Resourceful. What does that mean? Resourceful. Your crafting and scrapping speeds are increased. You'll also harvest double the materials. Well done. That's great. Let's close this so I can get better non. Sitting on my leg and now my knee hurts. Alright. Let's see, what do we got? There we go. Now we have 2 free. Okay. Let's head out. There we go. I have to hold my chair when I want to scoot forward because the wheels are dying. Why not just get a new chair, I hear you say. To which I say, same thing I've been saying for the past few streams. I'm not getting a new chair until this one's completely dead. This chair's probably just screaming, "Kill me!" And I'm like, nah. Not until you're fully dead. I'm basically torturing this chair. Come on. Okay, so this was like the... Sorry, what? Try and get some nice points here. Trying to get some damn nice points. Nah. Ugh. Here we go. Maybe I can just look around here. Maybe there'll be some steroids. As much as I don't really like steroids in real life, in this game, they work very well for me. I'm taking this. Okay. Just wait for that nice radiation to go down. Let me get more of that. Drugstore, yes. Okay. Also, I went to the pharmacy today, and guess what? So, for the past 2 years, I have been trying to get my focus medicine, my Adderall here. And I've only just recently found out that apparently it has amphetamines in it, like methamphetamines. And I only found out about that. But recently, I've been trying my best to get this. This sounds like I'm trying to be a drug addict here, but let me explain. You know, school has started for me. I have been trying to get the for about 2 years now to get my medication in. And for 2 years, I have not been able to do it because the system that the pharmacists use don't work with me. And it's always like the excuse of, oh, we need a prior authorization. Oh, we need a prior authorization. Second time I go, oh, we need your prescription. Both of these at those times, I went in and looked, and I watched them. I watched my psychiatrist send in the prescription and the prior authorization. I saw the reception lady send in the prior authorization. And I get this, and I'm like, no. Finally, after 2 years, I get a new doctor, and they're like, okay, we hear what's going on. I'm gonna prescribe you something that's not the same thing, but it will help, and it will help with focusing. And I'm like, okay, whatever it is, just let me. I really do not care if it's the same thing or not, just as long as it does exactly what I'm hoping it does. It's like, oh no, it will. It will, and I'm like, okay, great. And I go to the pharmacy. Okay, we got the authorization. We got the prescription. We got the prescription in. All right. However, we do not have the medicine on us. They don't have the medicine on them. But we're gonna have it tomorrow. We're getting a new shipment in. Okay, I'll come back tomorrow. That was today. I come back today. Hi, I have to be at work in a bit. I would like to come in and get my medicine. Hey, yeah, we're having technical difficulties. Can you wait a bit? Yeah, sure, I'll wait. About 2 minutes later. So, we haven't unpacked our things yet. What? Yeah, we haven't unpacked our, like, the medicine that we got yet. Can you wait a little bit? I'm like, no, I cannot wait. And now I'm just like, and now I'm coming back tomorrow. And I am like, look, the people here are very nice. I want to preface this by saying they're very nice. They're very nice people. It's just, this has just been like, I'm trying, like, school, I like these classes, okay? I like these classes. I want to be able to focus in them. However, it is hard for me to focus by myself, and so I would like this medicine to help me. I don't care if it's not the same. I don't care that it doesn't have the methamphetamines in it. As long as it can help me focus, I'm fine with it. And it's just been a hassle. Also, I went to the doctor yesterday. That's when the prescription went in. My blood work came back to her, and she just said to me, "You shouldn't be awake right now." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "'Cause the vitamin D count is low. You know, the one that you get for being outside, for being in the sun. Apparently that was low, and I should not have been awake. Apparently." And according to her, I should not have been awake. Because she's like, I don't know how you're awake right now, but my reason why I'm awake, if I'm not awake, I'm being lazy. As much as I love to be asleep. Oh, really? So yeah. That's another thing. Um, yeah, I'll be out of here within 2 minutes. Oh, 41 seconds. Ooh, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I just need to get back to the trader and I can end everything here. I can end the stream. Cause I gotta finish up my homework, which is reading an entire chapter of Oh, really? Like, here's the thing. I'm okay with reading. I cannot read that good. Um, here's the thing. Here's the thing about me reading. I cannot read that good. All right, I'm okay with reading, but I'm not that good at reading. And I'm not good at reading. I like reading. Not good at it though. I'm okay at it. I'm not horrible at it. Here's the thing. I nah. How? I've shot you in the head several times. I don't know who decided to make this textbook, but whatever psychopath made it decided to make each chapter like 20 pages long. You don't do that. You don't do that. You do not make it 20 pages long. Give me the time that you want me to give, that you want to give. Okay. Oh, hey, I made a heart. Okay, the thing's gonna go away. So, okay. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There. Okay, nearly dead. Nearly died there, but it's fine. Whenever I go to a dentist, I don't know why, but it doesn't seem like it really matters. No matter how much I brush, no matter how much I I floss. Well, I can't really floss that much because my floss keeps getting taken away from me. You know, so that's probably it. But no matter how much I brush, no matter how much I gargle, no matter how much I floss, they always find a cavity somehow. And I wouldn't be too mad about it if the drill that they used wasn't so high pitched. So I just like a little every single time. That sound nearly woke me up. Because I'm also streaming on Twitch as well. This video is from this video that you guys are seeing now in the future of where from where I'm recording this is is a video off of a stream that is not going to be edited, but it's off of a stream that is going that is both streamed on Twitch and YouTube. I stream more on Twitch than I do on YouTube because OBS doesn't really like YouTube for some reason sometimes. But oh wait, I can run. What am I doing? So yeah, let's continue on our way. Let's go on our way. All right. I'm hoping that he has some nice good stuff for me. Like, I don't know, glue. Ba 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 ba. Oh, are you kidding me? I'm trying to get rid of these. I'm trying to get rid of them. The only ones I should really have are the ones that I make. There we go. Oh, I'm crouching. Okay. There we go. We're getting all of the Oh yeah, I need 2 point. I need 2 more points. Oh wait, didn't I yeah. I've yet to enter a snowy area, really, in this? Really? You know, I didn't really think about that. I didn't really think that. Huh. Hmm. Is give Dukes one of them? I would love to do that. Um. This morning, there was like an entire 5 hours where I wasn't doing anything. And I could have been called on at any point for help at any point. But there was an entire 5 hours where I wasn't doing anything. And nobody needed anything. I'm like, you know what? If nobody's going to be doing it, if no one needs me, since I'm not needed, and since I'm not doing anything, let me start streaming. The moment I start streaming, halfway through, my dad calls me. You were able to see that in the last stream. However, okay, yeah, that doesn't work. However, after that, I start recording because I'm like, you know what? I'm not needed. right now because my dad is currently currently
If
asleep.
you want some, well, look here, boys. We got ourselves a real life hero, and now he wants to be paid. Take a look, buy some shit, and get the hell out.
Okay.
Be careful out there. You wouldn't want to get hurt.
All right.
You again? What? You got a fucking crush on me or something? Thank you very much, and now you can go fuck yourself. I sell to anyone, even morons like you.
All right.
Shit, man. I treat you that good, and you...
All right, guys. I'll see you guys later.